all the different jobs in agency recruiting. Hey there, welcome to the Millionaire Recruiter. I'm Brianna Rooney, your Millionaire Recruiter, and if you haven't yet seen this amazing channel before, it is all about making you the next Millionaire Recruiter. And why am I tap dancing right now? Because it's our year anniversary of YouTube videos. So super awesome, really fun. I'm gonna get rid of this because I'm getting a ton of glitter on me. So it is what it is. But no, it's super exciting. I can't believe it's already been a year since I have been talking to all of you. So I hope that it has helped and at least helped start some of your journey in recruiting because it is awesome. I also have an agency, which is Techies Recruiting, which you can definitely check out as well. And we are turning 10 this year, so it's huge news. All right, now, what's interesting is how many questions I get as to what is my role as a recruiter. Is there only one, or can I go so many different directions? And first of all, the answer is you can go so many different directions. It really depends on what agency you decide to go with. I find that to be more of the question as opposed to what job do I do? So there's lots of different ways to look for jobs, which we're not going to go into that because that's a whole separate video. But what are the different jobs? So first of all, what do? I am a full stack recruiter. You can say full cycle recruiter as well. And that just basically means that I work with the client, who is the company, and then the candidate. I also hunt, which is really super fun. So I do the full shebang. When you're working with the client, you are setting the resumes, you are setting up interviews, you are, I would assume, negotiating salaries, offers, stuff like that. And then on the candidate side, you are building a relationship, you are getting to know them, and you are then getting the resume and figuring out, where do I send this resume? Where do I send this person? What is this person awesome for? So when you do both, I find it to be really cool because there's this connection. And so when you send your very own candidate to your very own client, it's like, yes, it's a huge win, especially when you make that deal. You make so much more. So that's awesome. But there's lots of different ways to make money in that. And again, it all depends on agency. So agencies could do account managers, and a lot of agencies do that. Basically, an account manager is just someone that only works with clients. Now, some agencies already have clients ready for you, and all you're doing is really maintaining a relationship, and then you're sending the resumes and all the other things that I discussed, with offers and stuff. And then also, I would imagine you're getting more clients for that particular agency because, wait, do they really have that many clients? Who knows? But then on the other side, then there's the sourcers, and the sourcers is what I was telling you that I really enjoy doing. I like the hunt. Now, here's something that's interesting. You're gonna really wanna ask your agency that you're interviewing with or whatever. What do they do? What does a sourcer mean to them? Are sourcers just someone who finds a person and then they hand them off the account manager? Therefore, you don't get to see them through their interview process. Or maybe you see them through the interview process, but they don't trust you to negotiate salary. Ugh. If that's the type of agency and you happen to love them and you see a big future with them, by all means do it. But I don't like that because I feel like you're never fully growing and learning what you need to do, which is the negotiation side. In order to be a really successful millionaire recruiter, you need to know how to do full cycle. And that most definitely includes actually closing the deal yourself. So ask that agency, hey, how much training or how much time do I have to go through until I can actually do all of the sourcing myself, meaning I find the candidate and I also close the candidate. But a sourcer in other companies, like mine, I recently have also added just pure sourcers, and they handle the full thing. So they get everything, they handle the offers, and a lot of people say, we have a lot of money riding on these one deals because they're really big hits. How do you trust someone who is new to this and is just sourcing, doesn't know the other side? My thing is, again, I let them kind of fall on their sword if they have to. I feel like they have to learn. I will give them all the tools to get there, and I will help them. And I very much believe, which is a different video, but I very much believe in always having someone next to you when you're presenting an offer or when you're going through negotiations, because there's a lot of things that you might miss. Remember, not one person is the same. So like, I can train my employees to do as much as they can and role play during that call before they make it. But again, there's so many different things that this person could be throwing at my employee that I can't account for. And so that's why you're there and you're listening to the conversation and you're holding their hand the whole way. So anyways, don't be scared of being a sourcer and being like, I can't handle negotiations. I can't even handle negotiating my own salary. So don't be scared. You got to jump into it and you got to learn it, because that's why you're here on this channel, is really to be the next millionaire recruiter. So don't forget that. Okay. And then another one that some agencies do as well is a recruiting coordinator. And that's basically more of a scheduler. So now there's a lot of scheduling that comes into this, and depending on your agency, it will depend on how much scheduling really is done and how much they can handle at one time, and it gets a little hairy. So picture this. Let's say, like I said, I'm full stack. So I handle the interviews with the client, and then I also handle coordinating that with my candidates. But then I might have a candidate that is with someone else's, with my colleague's client. And so I'm handling that scheduling as well. So if you have a candidate who's amazing and interested in a lot of different things and wants to go to several different clients that I have, that could be like 10 interviews I'm trying to schedule, and you cannot mess up that, because a lot of these people, most of them, have full-time jobs, and you don't want to waste their time. And if you're wasting their time, you're wasting your time, therefore you're wasting your client's time. It is a mess. So that is where a recruiting coordinator comes in. And generally those are, I would say, if I had to pick, that would be the lowest on a totem pole. And I think that's kind of how it goes up. So it would be that, the sourcer, the account managers, those can go hand in hand. And then there's the full cycle, which is again what I do, which I think is where the big time money comes. So, if you do want to take your time and go into it, that would be the ladder that I would go through. But I say just jump and go for it. Check out themillionairerecruiter.com. And don't forget, I am here every single week, because yes, it has been a year. Thursday at noon. Check it out. Like, subscribe, and I will hear from you soon. But do not forget, money is the vessel that gets you to where you want to go and to do the awesome things you want to do. So go live your life. Have fun. See you next week.